Alright guys, welcome back. So, I've got some good news. So I did 10 sets of 2 with 30 kilograms, went really smooth, and thing is, I only took about like 20 seconds of rest. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but I'm only literally resting for like 20 seconds between each set. And resting only 20 seconds because sets of 2 is very easy, so in order to challenge myself, I need to keep the rest pretty low, right? So I'm only resting 20 seconds, like for each set. But anyway, I felt no pain in my rib specifically. I mean, I was really worried about that rib pain that I experienced in my last session. I was consulting ChatGPT about it because I've never had pain like that before. And not just any version of ChatGPT, I'm specifically talking about a version of ChatGPT that has been trained on sports science data. Of course, naturally, I don't know how accurate this thing is, but from the reviews, I'm saying it's got something. So it told me that I might be dealing with some chronic overuse issues or something like that, or that 30 kilograms is too heavy for my body. So I read its advice and I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? Like, because thing is, like, after I did those pull-ups in that last session, everything else was also more painful. Like when I was doing front lever raises, it hurt, right? But today, there was no pain whatsoever. I felt a little bit of pain in my armpit tendon, but it went away after a couple of sets, so that's really cool there. And overall, I just think I'm back in the game now because those last couple of days have been hard. I thought that I was not going to be I thought that this injury was going to knock me off like several weeks, because you guys know I had this wrist injury. And my wrist injury has been my most devastating injury in the last 4 years. Like, seriously, it's completely changed my routine. It's taken me several months to overcome. And I'm still not even at the level that I was at before the wrist injury happened. Like, I was doing muscle ups with 20 kilograms before my wrist got injured. So, when this armpit injury came into the picture, a part of me was really convinced that my armpit tendon would follow the same path, the same pattern that my wrist followed, causing me to not be able to train for who knows how many months and not be able to progress for who knows how many months. And that took a toll on my mental health. Like, it was bad. But today's session really brought today's session, brought me hope. And also with the handstand push-up, I was always worried that the handstand push-up would cause the most problems because last time I felt pain with the handstand push-up. And so today I decided I was going to reduce the volume. So instead of doing 10 sets of 20 handstand push-ups, I decided to do 9 handstand push-ups, so basically 3 sets of 3 handstand push-ups. That's it. And it went so good. It was so smooth and there was no pain. So that just made me think, yep, my tendon is improving, it's getting stronger, it's healing. Of course, I still got my fingers crossed and I'm not going to get my hopes up too much, but as far as I can tell, this tendon problem will resolve. I hope it will. I hope it will resolve and I'll be able to increase the volume even more and keep getting stronger. But yeah, guys, also another thing, I was not planning on training today. That's why I've got the whole beanie set up and I'm not even wearing tackies. I literally came to the gym to shower because there was no water in my house. But then I remembered that tomorrow was going to be a really busy day for me and that I wouldn't have time to train. So I was like, you know what? Let me just train today and then I'll take the next 2 days off. So today's Sunday, right? And I'll just train on Wednesday. So yeah, training without shoes and training in a beanie and also in clothes that aren't even like gym attire for me. It was uncomfortable, but whatever. I still managed to get the training session done. And yeah, that's all I've got for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.